Judgment Day, exploring redemption and divine judgment across sins. The Hall of Judgment stood vast and silent, an expanse of endless light and solemnity. Behind a grand desk sat God, his presence both overwhelming and serene. Beside him stood his assistant, a glowing being of light, patient and watchful. A large door loomed behind them, its purpose unknown to those who entered but final in its destination. Judgment 1. The War Criminal. The door creaked open, and a man stepped inside. His steps were heavy, his expression wary. He was a war criminal, and he knew why he was here. "So this is it, huh? Judgment Day," he muttered, his voice devoid of hope. "I know I'm headed to hell. I deserve it. Wars, torture, destruction, concentration camps. There's no use denying any of it." God regarded him with infinite patience. "Speak your truth, my child." The war criminal exhaled sharply. "I had my reasons, my upbringing, my hunger. The world made me this way. But none of that excuses what I've done. If hell is my fate, I accept it. But before I go, I have to ask, why let someone like me exist? Why create someone like me in the first place?" God remained silent for a moment, then picked up his pen and wrote in his book. Finally he spoke. "Thank you for living your life, my child. You may rest now. Please step through the door." The war criminal hesitated. "Wait, what? That's it? No condemnation? No flames?" God's voice was calm. "Your destination is paradise." Stunned, the war criminal took slow steps toward the door. With a final glance back, he stepped through and disappeared. Judgment 2. The Saint. The next to enter was a saint. His hands were folded, his head bowed. He approached the desk with reverence. "My Lord, I have devoted my life to following your will," he said softly. "I've given to the poor, comforted the lonely, and sought to live humbly in your name. If I have sinned, I repent with all my heart. Wherever this door leads, I will follow your will." God smiled warmly, writing in his book, "Thank you for living your life, my child. You may rest now. Please step through the door." A gentle smile spread across the saint's face. "Wherever it is heading, I will follow." Without hesitation, he stepped through the door. Judgment 3. The Lazy Man. A nervous shuffle echoed in the hall as the next visitor entered. The lazy man scratched his head and avoided God's gaze. Hey," he said awkwardly. "So, I'm not really sure what to say here. I didn't do much, honestly. Didn't hurt anyone, but didn't help anyone either. I just lived. Ate, slept, had sex, but please don't send me to hell. I didn't mean any harm." God nodded thoughtfully, penning words in his book. "Thank you for living your life, my child. You may rest now. Please step through the door." The lazy man's eyes widened. "Wait, am I going to hell?" God's voice remained steady. "Your destination is paradise." With a sigh of relief, the lazy man hurried through the door. Judgment 4. The Traitor. The final visitor entered with confident strides, but stopped short upon seeing God. Her expression faltered as she spoke. "I know what you're thinking," she said sharply. "I ruined lives, broke hearts, but I had my reasons. Every man I hurt deserved it. Arrogant, selfish liars, all of them. I played the game to survive. And now you're sending me to hell, aren't you?" God regarded her with warmth. "Speak your truth, my child." She scoffed. "What truth? That I'm a sinner? Fine, I admit it, but I want to know, before I step through that door, where am I heading?" God's words were simple. "Your destination is paradise." She stared at him in disbelief. "Paradise? Why, after everything I've done?" God's voice remained unchanged. "Yes, thank you for living your life, my child. You may rest now. Please, step through the door." The traitor hesitated for a long moment. Then, with slow steps, she crossed the threshold and disappeared. Epilogue. The Inquiry. When the last had gone, the assistant took a step forward, confusion evident in his radiant form. "My lord, forgive me, but I don't understand," he said carefully. "The criminal, the saint, the lazy man, the traitor, they all received the same judgment. Why? Some were good, others obviously not." God closed the record book with a thud. His voice, infinite yet tender, answered simply, "It is as it is." A gentle smile played on his lips, and a quiet stillness filled the room. The assistant, standing beside him, glanced at him with a knowing look, saying nothing more.